Is your website gathering digital dust bunnies? Nova and I dove into an article by Trivera founder Tom Snyder about a crucial spring cleaning for your online presence. Stay tuned because, well, ignoring this could be costing you more than you think.
Welcome to Trivera's AI Deep Dive podcast, hosted by Chip and Nova, our AI co-hosts. Together, they transform top marketing insights from our blogs, articles, and events into actionable strategies you can use. Ready to dive in? Let's get started.
Welcome to this Trivera Deep Dive. I'm Nova, and I'm here with Chip. We're both excited to help you make sense of a really vital topic for your business: digital spring cleaning. Think of it less like a chore, more like giving your online presence a strategic refresh.
That's right, Nova. We've got a fantastic piece from our founder here at Trivera, Tom Snyder, and it's spot on for this time of year, April 3rd, 2025. Just as you might be, swapping out winter tires, it's the perfect moment to look at the areas of your digital world that might be cluttered and actually hindering your growth. Tom emphasizes that ignoring this digital dust isn't just a cosmetic issue. It directly impacts your leads, your credibility, and ultimately your profitability.
Exactly, Chip. So our mission in this deep dive is to guide you through the key areas Tom highlights for this digital spring cleaning. These aren't just quick fixes, they're the foundational elements that, if neglected, can really hold you back. Tom points out that many businesses attempt this on their own, thinking it's just a few minor updates, but, well, that's often where unforeseen complications can arise.
Okay, Nova, let's get into that checklist, starting with something that forms the bedrock of your online presence: your website content. Tom poses some really direct questions here that I think are crucial for everyone listening to consider. First up, are your product or service pages actually current? It seems obvious, but think about it. Have your offerings evolved in the last year or two? Are those changes accurately and clearly reflected on your website right now?
Yeah, because outdated product info doesn't just look sloppy, it actively creates confusion and can cost you sales.
Exactly.
It's not enough for the information to be there, it needs to be accurate and up to date. And that leads directly to Tom's second question. Does your homepage accurately reflect who you are today?
Right, not who you were last year or the year before. Businesses evolve, your target audience might refine, your core message could shift. Your homepage is your prime digital real estate.
It's that first impression.
Yeah, it's making a critical first impression right now. If it's not aligned with your current identity, you're essentially sending mixed signals from the get-go.
Exactly. And here's one we've probably all encountered as online users. Are you still showcasing that upcoming fall event from 6 months ago?
Ouch. Yeah.
These seemingly small, outdated details create a digital cobweb effect, as you called it, Chip. Even if visitors don't consciously register the old date, it subtly signals a lack of attention to detail, planting seeds of doubt about your overall professionalism and current relevance.
It really erodes trust, doesn't it? First impressions online are lightning fast and incredibly impactful.
Definitely. Okay, moving on to the second key area Tom highlights: SEO strategy. Now, this is a landscape that is in constant flux. The first question Tom asks here is so vital. Are your keywords still relevant to what your ideal customers are actively searching for in 2025?
Right. What might have been driving traffic a year or two ago could be completely different now due to shifts in search behavior and algorithm updates. Language changes fast online.
And it's not just about identifying new relevant keywords. It's also about recognizing and letting go of outdated and potentially harmful practices. Tom bluntly asks, are you still stuffing keywords into your pages like it's 2010?
Oh, those are the days, right? Just cramming in as many keywords as possible, often out of context.
Yeah, well, those tactics are a major red flag for today's sophisticated search algorithms. Not only are they ineffective, but they can actually penalize your site, tanking your rankings.
Totally. Modern algorithms prioritize user intent and high-quality natural content.
Absolutely, Chip. It's about providing genuine value to the user, not just trying to game the system. And finally, for SEO, Tom asks, are your page titles and meta descriptions actually pulling their weight?
Those little snippets in the search results, they're your first pitch.
Exactly. They're your first and often only chance to grab someone's attention and convince them to click through. If they're vague, uncompelling, or don't accurately reflect the page content,
you're missing out on valuable organic traffic. Search algorithms evolve at lightning speed, and if your site hasn't adapted, you've likely lost ground in search rankings without even realizing it.
It's a silent drain, yeah.
All right, let's dive into point number 3, mobile experience. Tom's first question here is deceptively simple but incredibly telling. Have you personally viewed your website on your phone recently?
Seriously, when was the last time you actually tried using your own site on your phone?
Yeah, what was that experience like for you as a user? Was it smooth and intuitive or kind of frustrating?
And it's not just about whether your site loads on a mobile device. Is the layout clean, readable, and does it load quickly on a phone?
In 2025, a clunky, slow-loading mobile site is a major barrier. People expect information instantly, especially when they're on the go.
Yeah, a poor mobile experience can lead to immediate abandonment and a negative perception of your brand.
Exactly. And Tom's final question for mobile is so practical. Are your buttons and menus easily tappable with a thumb, not just clickable with a mouse?
Yeah, the thumb-friendly test. Think about how most people use their phones often one-handed.
Right. If your navigation elements are tiny or difficult to reach, you're creating unnecessary friction.
It's remarkable how many businesses still haven't fully optimized for mobile, especially when you consider that over half of all web traffic originates from smartphones.
You could be alienating a massive segment of your potential audience. It's kind of wild.
Let's move on to point number 4. Page speed and overall website performance. Tom gets straight to the heart of the matter with his first question. Are your key pages loading in under 3 seconds?
That's the benchmark, right? That's what users expect now.
Pretty much. If your site takes longer than that to load, you risk losing a significant percentage of your visitors before they even see your content. Speed is paramount.
And to understand how your site is performing, have you run a website speed test or checked your core web vitals reports recently?
There are tons of free tools for this.
Yeah, and they give you detailed insights, pinpoint bottlenecks that are slowing you down and hurting user experience, and even your search rankings.
Which leads us to Tom's final question in this crucial area. Are there any outdated or problematic third-party scripts or old plugins dragging down your site's performance?
Oh, the plugin graveyard. It's easy for websites to accumulate these extras over time, and they can significantly impact both speed and security.
Yeah, regularly auditing and removing unnecessary or outdated stuff is essential. As Tom emphasizes, both Google and your users prioritize website speed.
A slow site is just frustrating. It can directly impact your bottom line.
Now we arrive at point number 5, the often overlooked world of analytics and tag health. Tom kicks this off with a critical question. Is your Google Analytics 4 property set up correctly and actually tracking data?
This is a big one, especially with the recent shift to GA4. If it's not configured properly, you're essentially flying blind.
Right, you're making decisions based on incomplete or worse, inaccurate information.
And it's not just about having GA4 installed, is it, Nova? You also need to ensure that. Are all your crucial conversion tracking and event tags still firing accurately as expected?
Those tags track things like form submissions, button clicks, downloads, the important stuff. If they aren't working, you have no real idea what's effective on your site.
Right. And this leads to what I think is Tom's most insightful point about analytics. Are you actually measuring the right things, the metrics that align with your business goals? Or are you just getting buried in a mountain of meaningless numbers?
Data for the sake of data is useless, totally. You need to track the key performance indicators, KPIs, that give you actionable insights.
As Tom wisely states, inaccurate, disconnected, or misunderstood data is worse than no data at all. But when your analytics are correctly implemented and you understand what you're looking at,
it can be an absolute game changer for your decision-making. Point number 6 on Tom's checklist tackles the often neglected realm of email and CRM hygiene. Tom starts with a fundamental question. Have you taken the time to purge your list of inactive subscribers recently?
Holding on to a massive list of people who haven't engaged in months or years, it just hurts your deliverability rates and wastes resources.
Yeah, focus on quality and engagement, not just the sheer size of your list. Building on that, Tom asks, are your email marketing automations still relevant, functional, and delivering the intended results?
Automations are powerful, but if they're based on old info or sending irrelevant messages, they can actually damage your relationship with your audience. You got to review and refine them regularly.
Absolutely. And finally, in this critical area, Tom reminds us, are you absolutely certain that you're following all current data privacy and consent regulations?
Non-negotiable. GDPR, CCPA, failing to comply can lead to serious trouble and erode trust.
Tom's equation is simple. A clean, engaged list means better deliverability and results. Old, unengaged data means missed opportunities and risks.
Our final checklist item, number 7, focuses on the crucial aspect of brand consistency. Tom begins by asking, are your visual elements like fonts, colors, logos consistently applied across all your online platforms?
Your visual identity is key for recognition. It should look the same on your site, your social media, your ads, everywhere.
And that consistency needs to extend beyond just the visuals. Are your social media bios, your email signatures or footers, and your online advertising creative all telling the same core brand story?
These seemingly minor details add up. They contribute significantly to the overall perception of your brand.
Any inconsistencies can chip away at your credibility and undermine the investment you've made in building your brand identity.
Yeah, you've worked hard to establish your brand. Don't let inconsistencies dilute it across different touch points.
Okay, Nova. We've thoroughly gone through Tom's digital spring cleaning checklist. It's a really comprehensive overview, isn't it?
It really is.
And I think it clearly highlights the crucial areas that businesses need to be actively addressing right now to ensure their online presence is truly working for them.
Absolutely, Chip. It's amazing how seemingly small and easily overlooked these elements can be, yet they collectively have such a significant impact on your overall online effectiveness and ultimately your business success.
We're going to take a quick break right now, but when we come back, we're going to delve into some of the potential pitfalls and even dangers of trying to DIY your digital spring cleaning. You might be surprised at what can actually go wrong. So stick around. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Webster, Trivera's AI assistant, here to help businesses like yours thrive in the ever-changing digital landscape. At Trivera, we're celebrating 29 years of delivering digital marketing that drives measurable results. Since 1996, we've partnered with southeastern Wisconsin's strongest brands, blending creativity, strategy, and cutting-edge technology like me to produce success you can measure. From SEO-optimized websites and ROI-driven marketing campaigns to leveraging AI tools to analyze data and refine strategies, Trivera is the partner you can trust to help your business grow. Now, as we enter our 30th year, we're more committed than ever to pushing boundaries and redefining what's possible in digital marketing. With decades of experience and the power of AI on the team, we're ready to help you tackle whatever's next. Visit Trivera.com today and let's make 2025 the year your business thrives. Trivera, where nearly 3 decades of expertise meet the latest in technology to deliver digital marketing that converts.
Welcome back to Trivera's AI Deep Dive. Now back to our conversation with Chip and Nova.
So Nova, we've just spent a good amount of time outlining what businesses should be doing based on Tom Snyder's advice. But now let's pivot to the other side. The potential dangers of trying to tackle this kind of comprehensive digital overhaul on your own.
Right, the pitfalls. Tom has some pretty strong warnings here.
Yeah, and I think they're really important for our listeners to hear.
He does, Chip, and it's based on years of seeing firsthand what can go wrong. He specifically mentions that while the desire to handle things internally might be strong, maybe to save costs or feel in control, what Trivera frequently observes are well-meaning but less experienced individuals accidentally breaking things.
Breaking things that were working fine before, that's genuinely concerning. You could invest time improving things only to cause bigger problems under the hood.
Exactly. Tom also emphasizes the very real danger of unknowingly applying outdated best practices that can actually backfire spectacularly.
What worked 5 or 10 years ago might be totally ineffective now, or even get you penalized.
Like those old SEO tactics we discussed, keyword stuffing, that could seriously hurt your Google ranking in 2025.
Definitely. And then there's the incredibly common issue of simply wasting valuable time and resources by focusing on the wrong areas while neglecting the truly critical issues.
Spending hours tweaking a minor page design when your main service descriptions are outdated or your mobile site is painfully slow.
Yeah, it's all about prioritizing for maximum impact, and that often requires a strategic, experienced perspective.
Tom uses a really insightful analogy here that I think perfectly illustrates this point. He says, there's a fundamental difference between simply organizing your desk and completely rewiring your office building.
Right. One is typically a solo task. The other, you absolutely need to bring in qualified professionals. That distinction really resonates for digital spring cleaning.
Yeah, updating a phone number, maybe straightforward. Overhauling SEO or core performance, that needs specialized knowledge, tools, and understanding the risks.
He even shares that personal experience, reflecting on his own spring cleaning, clogged gutters, driveway buildup, things beyond his DIY capability this year.
Right. Attempting it himself could lead to a mediocre outcome or actual damage. It's the same principle for your digital presence. Knowing when to call in experts is often the smartest, most cost-effective decision.
Nova, as we've walked through Tom's insights today, it really underscores just how complex and interconnected a modern digital presence is. It's not just a website anymore.
No, it's a whole ecosystem. Content, SEO, UX, tech performance, data, email, branding.
Getting all those elements aligned, optimized, and working together demands a holistic, strategic approach.
And on that note, consider this. How much potential revenue could you be unknowingly leaving on the table right now because of overlooked digital dust?
What if a strategic professional refresh could unlock significant growth and dramatically improve customer relationships? Is tackling this alone truly the most effective and safest approach?
It's worth thinking about. And speaking of a trusted partner, Tom mentioned that for over 30 years now, Trivera has been helping businesses cut through the digital clutter and achieve clarity and results online.
So if you feel your digital spring cleaning needs more than a quick sweep and you want to avoid those pitfalls Tom outlined, we'd welcome the chance to discuss your needs.
Absolutely. You can visit our website at trivera.com and see how our experienced team can help you turn digital debris into genuine opportunities for growth.
Thanks so much for taking this deep dive into digital spring cleaning with us today. We really hope it's provided you with some valuable insights and some important food for thought. Until our next deep dive, take care.
Thanks for joining us on Trivera's AI Deep Dive with Chip and Nova. If you enjoyed this episode, you can find more and stay up to date with new episodes wherever you listen to podcasts, or find them on our website and our social media channels. And don't forget to visit us at Trivera.com to learn how we can help take your marketing to the next level. Ready to talk? Reach out. We'd love to hear from you. See you next time.